Alright, hello everyone, let's just try this again and hopefully let's see if this stream is going to work properly this time around. So just testing things out for a second before I get started, since I ran into some issues with the last stream.
We stand here in defiance.
Give me a moment. I'm just testing this to make sure I can hear myself. Give me a moment. I'm just testing this to make sure I can hear myself. Okay, perfect. So it looks like the stream is working properly this time around. So welcome everyone. So this is Nitro and I'm going to restart my Humankind closed beta test attempt because yesterday apparently my voice was not getting recorded. I'm not going to have enough time to finish this attempt. You can play in the closed beta until this coming Monday, so the 21st. So, and I'm not going to be playing like crazy this weekend for sure. So I'll probably get maybe 100 turns in or whatever out of the maximum 200. I probably won't stream every single portion, but I'll try to stream a fair amount of the gameplay so that you guys can kind of see, you know, how much it is. At the very least, I'll record the remainder of whatever I play in this game. So this is Humankind is the Amplitude version of a grand strategy game. You know, it's a lot like a combination of Civilization with their previous attempts like Endless Legends and so on. So I've played this a bit now, and so I'm experienced enough that I can play on, let's say, the second highest difficulty level, Civilization. So we're just going to try that, see how far I can get in this attempt. So let's begin. There is quite a bit of a loading time at the start, I have to say. So let's see how this goes. Yeah. Like I mentioned, quite a bit of a loading time, but once we get through it, we'll be in the game itself and can get started. Alrighty, so here we go. In the start, what I like about Humankind from what I've tested so far is I like the early game much more than Civilization's early game. The way they do it is in the Nomadic era, you can kind of explore and slowly grow your tribe members. You need 1 star out of the 3 feats at the top here, right? So for example, you need to have 5 population, that would get you the star to go into the next era, or you can grab 10 knowledge on the map, or you can kill 3 animals. Amplitude did already say that the Hunter Star is not good. The 3 animals is too few. They're going to increase it. And there is a bug right now with the closed beta where you're supposed to get this Neolithic legacy trait. For example, it can give you more science production. Maybe like something like 5% science production or something. That is also missing right now. So there's a few things, this being a closed beta, there's a few aspects in the game that still need tweaking and upgrading. But it is what it is. Like, for example, another thing is when I can show you the tech tree, it's kind of crazy, but it's like musketeers are almost as powerful as the heavy machine guns, according to the tech tree, which is absolutely insane. It makes no sense, right? But there are a few things here and there that they need to tweak, and when they do, the game will be much better. Right? So, without further ado, let's begin. So what I'm going to do at the start is very simple. I want to go to the south, so I'm going to start by grabbing this ancient encampment, get a bit of science, and I'm going to do what I just said, which is move towards the south with this villager. So I'm going to stick with pretty much what I did yesterday instead of going north. Hello, Victor. So let's end turn. So early game is about kind of, if you get enough food, your population will grow. You get more tribe members. So you can grab food locations like this. You can hunt animals for food. I'm just going to head south, as I said. So I'm going to grab this first one. It gave me 15 food. And so I need 5 more to get my second tribal member. And it looks like I can grab it from this sanctuary. Sanctuaries are locations that you can ransack. And that can give you more food. So let's end that. Oh, another animal. Deer. So for now, I'm just going to move into this and ransack it. And it says right here that I can get 20 food from this. So let's do that. Sudork. Alright, 20 food. New population added. And the deer is approaching. So why don't I just send one of these guys back north? Right. For example, if I grab this here, I can also start marching this guy northwards. And over here, I'm just going to have him fight and just instantly resolve the battle against the deer. So I get a bit more influence, a bit more food. That 5 food added split. Oh my god, it's split between the two. I screwed up big time there. Screwed up massively because this guy got some of the food, so I'm missing my 3rd villager. Oh well. So really messed up big time just now. That will put me behind quite a bit. Because otherwise I should have 3 villagers right now looking around the map, and I don't. Alright, so I'm going to be behind compared to what I was doing yesterday. But what can you do? Oh, there's a conversation here. Let's see. Your scout comes to you breathless from exertion. Between gasps, he tells you he spied another tribe not far ahead. He leads you on. Then, after giving you a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the bush. Ahead, a young woman, no more than 13 summers, is leading a ceremony. Lolly alert! Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. A whole pack of lollies. Many are crying lollies. And when you see the bodies laid out, you understand they are in mourning. You know what you must do. You know what you must do, yes. Oh god. Well, let's see. You can have them join you and get another tribe member, or you can run away. I'll have them join me. I need the tribe member, very clearly, right? I'm already behind in terms of what I can do, because otherwise I would have 4 tribal members right now. So really, really behind right now. That's a shame. Oh well. So let's keep exploring. Oh. Vinisuna. World deed accomplished. So I found a natural wonder, which gives some good stuff. Okay, cool. So why don't I build my first outpost here? I'll build an outpost here that can upgrade into a city in the next season. And you can see I'm slowly having more influence, which is a bonus. In the meantime... Oh dear. Let's see. I'm just going to send this guy to explore. Oh, a mammoth. Mammoths are tough. I'm not going to fight it. So I'm going to have this guy attack and destroy this. So let's just manual battle this one. I have to manual battle this because of the terrain effects. Otherwise, I will try to attack from below and just lose stats that way. But if I move up and attack, I should do better. Alright. So, the battles in this game are about, taking full advantage of terrain and whatnot. Why don't I now move up to even higher terrain? And attack me. Taking a lot of damage. Right. So if I attack like this, we can see I'm getting extra combat strength from the high ground.
Let's go!
Alright, there we go. Victory. Took a whole bunch of damage. But I win. And that's sufficient to spawn another population. So now I'm up to 4.
Alright.
Meanwhile, guess I'll keep exploring it over here. Last game I had like 9 population by turn 8 or turn 9. This game I'm so far behind by comparison. But so be it. Let's instant resolve this one. Now I have 5 pop. I can advance the eras now because I got the 1 star sufficient to advance. So if I were to advance, let's take a look. So you can pick out of these factions. There are definitely better factions and weaker factions. Right now, I think one of the best is... there are 2 factions that are really, really good, from what I can tell right now. One is the Olmecs, because they get extra influence and food. And both of these are very important, especially in the early game. Javelins are also an improved archer. So they get better archers, they get more influence for expansion, they get some food bonuses. The Hairpins, by comparison, are fully oriented towards food production. And they get stronger runners. And runners are the scouts, so they're improved scouts. So both of those factions seems to be the best overall. The other ones, in my opinion, they give up too much of the early game bonuses to be worth playing. Right? It's not like they're bad factions, but as with most of these games, there are always some factions that are better than others. And that's my impression, that Olmecs or Hairpins are the best. I'm going to pick the Hairpins, but for now, I'm not going to. I want to grab as many population as I can before I go into the next era. So remind me later. No. And I'm going to grab the food here, like so. So that was 10 food. And look for more food production locations. Or I can consider hunting this elephant. That's another viable option. Hunt the elephant. Not with this guy who's heavily damaged, but with the other guy. So for now, let's get this scout on the river. River tiles take a turn to move through. It's kind of like Civilization in that sense. So if you get a character on the river though, they can run along it pretty smoothly. Alright. Yeah, let's merge them and try fighting.
This way.
So let's see if I can beat this. Deployment.
We're going.
And if I can't attack. But they're fighting me from lower ground. So I'm getting the terrain bonus. Yep, so I have 15 combat strength against 13. So one-on-one, I will be able to kill it. Even without having this other character participate. So we'll just end. Looks good. Now, maybe he's getting a bit too injured. So if I rotate him out and just swap fighters, I'll finish him off. Goodbye, Mammoth. Hello there. Welcome to the stream of Humankind. Oh, so Mammoths give 20 food. Just like that. Actually pretty well worth it then. So now up to 6 population.
Nature forbids us.
Enter. Alright, let's take a look. So, the AI likes to always choose the Olmecs as their first faction. That's why I'm constantly checking this. I'm going to go Hairpins. So, I'm just going to wait till someone picks the Olmecs before I
What's over there?
select my faction.
This way.
For now, let's ransack this location for another 20 food.
What's
Let's
over there?
explore with this guy. I see a sanctuary. And I see a different color, right? Green. So that means there's another player here. Alright. Or another nation, I should say. Not player, necessarily. So let's split off characters to scout.
As the eagle
Right.
flies.
Another sanctuary to ransack. That's another population boost. Let's split this guy up. And I'm trying to find more food for another. Oh, you're kidding me. Guess I'm gonna do this. Ransack and claim, right?
I'm on it.
Oh. That's 5 food, which is insufficient. I need 10 food for this character to grow into the next. There's another sanctuary there. Okay, interesting. So taking a look again. This turn, I don't think anyone has taken a faction. Yep, so I'm just gonna end turn. All right, so
This way.
era star unlocked.
What's over there?
Exploring. Oh, there's an enemy unit.
Later, we rest. As the eagle flies.
I guess I'm just gonna keep exploring for now and ignore it. And faction wise, oh yeah. Oh no, hairpins were taken. Oh, that's not good. So they chose the faction I wanted. I'm going to have to play a different faction this time. Things are just turning ugly suddenly. Okay. Could get slightly more food production out of this, but that's not good. So I guess I will have to go Olmecs. I'm just looking at the other factions now, and I think Olmecs is the best one. So yeah, I'll pick the Olmec faction. Oh no, hairpins were chosen. That puts me really, really far behind by comparison, I have to say.
Uh-huh.
I see. Why this way? We're going. What's over there?
So let's see if there's any last chance of finding someone to give food to this guy this turn. Nope.
We move.
But this is enough settlers, I think. Or enough tribal members, all things considered.
As the
Would have been nice if I could get one more, but 9 is sufficient as well. Can't complain too much. So, yep, let's take the Olmec faction. Different start this time around. There we go.
Understood.
My exploration groups are going really, really far though. They're ranging across the map. Probably too far. So I should probably regroup to where I'm building up my settlements. And that is it for, I guess... Oh, I can claim one last thing.
Later.
There we go. That's it.
Ah, the challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay.
So why is rumors and hearsay the most important thing? I don't understand. But alright. Alright. So, I am significantly behind compared to my previous game, I have to say. Because I definitely played this out incorrectly, shall we say? Oh, I discovered the wonder. And another mammoth. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. Why don't I build this location somewhere? The only question is which location gives the most resources. This area sucks in general. Like looking at this, but looks like the best resources is up here or over here. So 15, 15, whatever. Let's just build it. So I'm basically seizing territory and blocking off this player from expanding. Oh, they never claimed that sanctuary. That's interesting as well. So one other thing is, if we look, my scouts have 13 strength, their scouts have 14. So the difficulty level is making them stronger than me. Slightly annoying. And for now, I'm going to build my first city. Right, so there we go. This has been converted into a city. I am going to have to build for food. So maybe I'll just drop this here for food. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Other than that, can start researching technologies. And all things considered, it's either going to be the Artisan's Quarter or the Javelin Throwers right away. I think I'll go for that tech first. Oh, I just got it for free. Bonus! And I'll start carpentry. Okay. So free tech and can start carpentry. Meanwhile, let's start gathering the scouts. All 9 of them. and pull some back to my cities. Because I really don't need this many exploring the map. Yes, exploration is important, but you don't need quite so many guys exploring. Just ransack this. Kill the sanctuaries. You know, get rid of all those spawn points for elephants and whatever. And keep exploring. Another... Oh dear. Hello, Nitro. Was this Justin Trudeau's new game? Or was that people kind? Yeah, they are getting pretty political correct with this name, isn't it? Rather than mankind, they do call it humankind. But I think humankind is an okay phrase. Alright, so I'm going to claim this territory. Let's just build it here. There we go. And I'm going to have this guy wrap back around because he's totally blocking me or whatever. Or wait. Let's see. If I group these two up, I can probably kill this mammoth. Or maybe I can even kill one on one. Let's try. And deployment. If I fight him from here, I'm still on high ground. So yeah.
All together.
So it kind of shows there's that luck element. I can take from 5 to 25 damage. They take 25 to 35. So far, so good. Hey! Another mammoth killed for 20 gold. What animal conservation? Kill them all! Yeah, and I don't dare attack this. Unfortunately. They don't have the same stats as me. They're supposed to have the same stats as me, but they don't. Stupid difficulty level. It's okay though. Alright. So, continuing on with trying to get a whole bunch of
Off we go.
scouts back towards my city. We'll just keep moving them. I think having 2 scouts explore this side, maybe 1 scout explore the bottom side, and then group up the rest. Because with this player so close to me, I have to take him down. But first, what I should do is, this part is kind of like Endless Legends. You can combine districts into a bigger mega city. So, you know, if you don't, because you have a city cap. Top right shows that I can only have 2 cities right now. So yeah, I'm going to merge this new location into my main city once it's been built. It's under construction right now. Yeah, I need better enchants, Nexus. That is so true.
Over this way. Come over here.
Plus 10% all stats, right? That's what I'm missing.
Let's go.
Wow, there's so many of these. Let's just wait to see what he does.
I have something here that should please us both.
So, they are offering... They are militarist
pleasant
and
surprise.
impulsive and cruel. I'm probably going to fight them anyway, so I'm going to refuse the proposition. Like, it makes no sense for me to do any trade or any diplomacy with a party I plan to fight. So for now, let's just sleep and end turn. Alright. Oh, this bastard. He's trying to steal my sanctuary.
Come over here.
What if I merge this party and try attacking him?
Strike hard.
So that will force him out of my territory. Good. Get off my sanctuary! Alright. So, civics is... You randomly discover civics, and when you do, you can enact them. It uses influence, but influence is probably one of the things that is you're most desperate for in the early game. So, right now, I think I'm going to enact this for +5 influence on the main plaza, because I need more influence. It will make enacting future law rules more expensive. It's now 80. But at least I earn more right now. And I think that's the priority. I'm just not making very much influence right now. 20? But that's 20 only because I have control of 2 wonders. If I didn't have the 2 wonders, I would be making much less influence. Meanwhile, keep exploring. Yeah, I'm already skirmishing with the Mycenaeans, so I need to get all of these scouts into play. So they're all going to run back.
Got it. Of course, yeah. Off we go.
Another mammoth. These long-range scouts, I can't afford to fight with them because if they take damage, I don't have any real way to... Oh, heal. No! If I had you should also move tile by tile because of things like this. Right, now I can't move to capture this sanctuary. I'm going to have to do it next turn. So, in the early game, when exploring, you should really move your scouts tile by tile to maximize the benefits. Okay, I kind of want to kill this guy. So characters can retreat once. After they've retreated once, they can't retreat again. Meaning, if I go after him, I can finish him off. And I'm going to manual battle this.
Only in the mind's eye.
For one very simple reason, terrain issues.
Yes.
End deployment for now.
Over this way.
And let's wait and see if he comes charging at me. In general, I believe the AI likes to be aggressive. Oh, he didn't. He didn't come charging at me.
Come over here.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Alright. I'm gonna have to fight him then.
Follow me.
So you can see, from the combat strength difference, I'm going to take a lot more damage than he does. But let's end turn and see how this goes. He is totally not attacking. Just standing in position, waiting for me to fight. Alright, so I will have to attack him.
Off we go.
And there's only 3 rounds of combat, so Now I'm gonna have to wait till next turn for the battle to continue. Annoying. Alright. Nonetheless, while that's going on, let's maneuver some people over towards the south. I'm thinking I might merge some of this population into the city to make it bigger faster. Ultimately, I don't need so many scouts. They have their use, but one of the great things about scouts is they cost nothing, right? Their upkeep is 0. So you could use them as garrison forces and so on, right? To easily keep your stability high in your cities. But the drawback, well, the disadvantage is you have to hold on to all those scouts, as opposed to disbanding them to increase your city population. So you can do either way. That's kind of what I mean. Alright, I'm just going to have this guy continue to wait. Okay, population growth. And I can build a religion. So one religion gives faith, the other religion gives influence. I'm gonna go for influence. Max min. Max min. Okay, battle continues. So why don't I try to... I'm gonna lose lots of hit points here by fighting. So let's just end round and wait for him to attack me. He is totally not attacking me. Jesus. Alright. That is very much forcing me to attack, isn't it? And I'm losing like double the health that he is. Ow.
Right.
Alright, time to rotate in the new fighter then.
Let's get him!
Very defensively fighting AI. Wait, what happened there? Oh, the battle ended with a defeat for me. But I can finish off this guy now. Okay, so I just learned something new. Battles are only 2 rounds, so they can only last 2 turns. But now I can finish this guy. Right. Just a quick attack with this. And he's dead. So, victory after a defeat. I'll take it. And I see that he has an outpost here. My outpost will be done next turn, and then I can expand into it. In the meantime, I should probably look at building more locations, like more cities. For example, this location has various resources that I would want. An unknown strategic resource and silk. So I'll probably want to throw down a city there somewhere. And similarly, there's salt here, so I'll probably want to throw down another location there. So maybe I'll just start finding a good location to settle on this side, and similarly find a good location to build an outpost here for resources. 21 production and 2 food. Wow. That might actually be the best I can get here. Like looking at this, there's not really anywhere else. There's not really any good food production, but the 21 is probably worth it. Yeah, let's just do that. It's not going to be its own city anyways. I'm going to rely on... I'm going to combine it with this city. So that's fine. Alright. Another civic. That I will not apply anytime soon.
Let's go.
Curiosity. So, finally something on the world map to pick up, rather than just gold.
Over this way. Follow me.
I keep messing up. Now moving 2 tiles again. Knowing that I should max min and actually doing it is totally different things, Nexus. But yeah, I've explored quite a bit and I don't see any other player, so doesn't look like there's very many other parties around me. And here in this city, it's gonna take 8 turns to grow. This is why I wanted to play Hairpins, by the way. The Hairpins would be getting, like, 2 extra food on every one of these river tiles. They'd make a lot more food and they grow way faster. So it's a population struggle. Might just drop this guy in then. So let's try it. I'm going to disband the unit. And that adds another population here. So we see that there's now 2 population. But now it's negative growth as a result. Yeah. So growth is a big issue, very clearly. Without playing Hairpins. Huh. I didn't realize how big of a difference it made. Like, I mean, I knew that it was not good, but I didn't realize it was so dramatic.
Off we go.
What the heck? Oh. Whoops. So, if I just merge all of these parties and keep moving. Oh, one of them got some experience. They got a star level. So, veterancy bonus. Cool. Oh, and I can place down the artisan quarters with influence. So that's like an instant building. And I'm going to do what I said with attaching an outpost. So 30 influence to attach. That expands this location to control both areas. And I'm probably going to attach Alcor as well to make like a kind of a mega city, if you will. Meanwhile, exploration continues.
Follow me. Yes, sir.
So many armies exploring.
Let's go.
So, new turn. The curiosity ended up being more gold. That's disappointing. This party is retreating, it says. But I haven't moved them. Oh, I haven't ended turn, that's why. grievance available. So let's
Tell
see.
me what is on your mind.
Attacked me! Oppressing my people! Demand!
That is a border. This is trespass. Next is retribution.
And they're making demands
You
of me
tread
too.
dangerously.
So. Interesting. I'm going to refuse their demands.
Things change. Demand withdrawn.
Right. That won't work.
I'm going to ransack this for gold. And meanwhile, I don't want to attack him once I can. Grouping up the various scouts. It's interesting that there's not very many curiosities on the world map, though. Like, I know with Civ, you know, there's a lot of barbarian tribes and so on. Seems to be far less in this game by comparison. Oh, found another wonder. The breathtaking weather forest. Do I see that forest? I have no idea. What forest? There's a breathtaking forest somewhere that's supposed to be a wonder. I don't see it. Let's see. Zoom in. Oh. Didn't I discover this a while ago? Whatever. Is this up here? Eh. Carpentry research. Knowledge is power. Javelin throwers are power. Not really knowledge. Technology. Oof. Right now, I'm really struggling to research even in general because of the lack of population. Right. See, the difference here is the Harapins almost right away are able to put population into researching science. Like, because they have extra food production, I don't need to leave anyone producing food. I could do this and be okay. Here, though, I'm struggling with food, so it's a bit different. Or maybe I should say very different. And I will need a javelin thrower, so I'm gonna start queuing up one up. So let's fight! Force him to retreat.
Off we go.
Well, now, in terms of influence, I do have 112, so I can probably build a few goodies here. Like that. And then merge. 130 to merge. Okay. So that's expensive. It's already getting very expensive to merge. So I need to figure out where to place the next city. And it's probably going to be where I can get copper. So let's move one of these scouts towards that direction.
Over this way.
And this guy is... feels like he's stuck. Okay, well, look at this. I've explored all this and I don't see any other player.
Over this way.
Where the heck are they? There's supposed to be 7 players on this map. Still nothing. Oh, there's a layer here. Ransack target. Still another idle army. Alright, so far so good. End turn.
Let's go. Follow me.
There they are. Kill them! Deployment. Get this around. As best as I can.
Over here.
Like this. And attack him from all directions.
No fear.
So having friendly units next to you also gives some combat bonuses. It's pretty significant. There we go. Victory! Death to people who move into my territory. Oh, let's see. Street magicians can earn more money for a loss of science. Heck no. I can give money for production, and I think I will do that. Let's do it. Having some production issues right now, so 10 additional production will help quite a bit. And I think my goal is to... if I turn on the production tiles like this, I can see that there's a lot of production here. So if I can expand steadily in that direction to get to there, I could get quite a bit of production bonuses. Like for example, if I build this here, and then build another production here, and build a third production here, I can turn this into maybe a production center. At least that's my hope. So let's do it. So it'll be 1 production center, 2 production centers, 3 production centers. It's gonna really affect my stability, but in the long run, I think it's kind of a must.
Off we go. Acknowledged.
Very much about maximizing your resource production, that's for sure. Oh, another sanctuary that I missed because I not moving tile by tile.
Of course. Follow
What
me.
else is new? Ooh. If he gets off that, I can
Let's
grab
go.
another nice thing.
We'll stay here.
Let's just
Absolutely.
move back for now. Leave him some space to move around. And I think I have enough influence to join this next turn, right? Yeah, next turn I'll have the 130 influence to attach. So let's do it. Attach another location. Oh no, I'm at 129! I have to wait one more turn.
I'm on it.
Found 2 more curiosities to grab. Okay. And yes, the mammoth moved off that curiosity, so I can grab it. 5 science, better than nothing. Better than all the gold that I have no use for right now, that's for sure. So I've been kind of skirmishing with this player, but
How? How might I be of aid?
I can actually declare war on them properly now. But let's wait a bit more for my war support to max out, maybe. Right? It's steadily going up still. The way war works here is interesting. The way this war works is your war support, if whoever drops to 0 is forced to lose a war automatically. So you want to kind of maximize out your as much support as you can get before you start the war, and then hope that you can, every battle you win, you know, every location you capture and so on will affect it. Of course, if you capture all their cities, you can force them to, you know, lose as well. But yeah, it's an interesting system, and it makes sense because found the player. How far away? All the way over here. My goodness. That's an insane amount of distance. Yeah, I'm not that interested in exploring any further. I think I'll just start grabbing curiosities and whatnot, and then maybe move back. I've literally searched a huge part of the map. I mean, the map is big, but this is like a third of the map, I would say. Oh, I can move into their territory. Why is that? Cultural Blitz. Immediately bring one of your empire's territories back to its sphere of influence and gain influence for each territory you already have. Oh, if I want to move any further, I have to declare war. Let's see.
Let's do it. Follow me.
So they have like a 6 population city that's merged with this. Religious conversion in 2 turns. Okay. What does this do? Let's try it. I guess Cultural Blitz makes them like me more, I guess, the population there. Whatever.
Off we go.
Oh, there's my first javelin thrower. And we'll just wait. Yeah, I really feel like I've explored far enough. I really don't think I'm going to have my... You know, I'm not going to engage them anytime soon, so maybe I'll just run my scouts back at this point. Oh, and I was talking about attaching this. So let's do that. There we go. So, bigger city now. And the other reason for attaching is because the closer you are to your main city, the cheaper it is to expand. So like this location costs 30, right? If I want to expand further away, it costs 80. Now, if I want to expand another tile away, 130. So, making sure you expand, I guess, incrementally is a key part as well.
Let's do this.
And I should find a good location to build this on. For now, let's wait a turn.
Wait here.
Era star unlocked. So I earned a whole bunch of influence. So I got my first era star. You need 7 stars to go to the next era. Okay. Oh. Violent mercenaries. No, not good. Okay. So why don't I have this guy merge in? Nope. I'm gonna merge in a bunch of these characters into this party so that I can maybe fight against them. There we go.
Will do.
I don't know if that's a good idea
Go.
because those are chariots after all. They have 22 attack versus my 14. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Music is sacred. Whatever. Right. New expansion. This is worth 22. This is worth 19. This is worth 21. The river actually is not giving me that much of a bonus. This is worth what? 23. So that's probably the best I can get here. Yeah, it's surprising. The river is not offering me all that much. Well, because I'm not hairpins. I already mentioned that. Oh. A peaceful faction just spawned in the north. And another faction spawned here. Is it peaceful as well? Yep. Well, if it wasn't peaceful, it would have already attacked my scout.
Right.
Will I accept
I
this
have
offer?
a proposition for you. I think you'll like it.
Benevolent,
Relatively
cool-headed?
dull.
Sure. Let's trade. They're so far away, it's not like I'm ever gonna fight them. Or I might fight them, but it'll be a long time. Long, long time.
Come over here.
Another sanctuary to ransack. Blah, 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 whatever that is.
Over this way.
Yep. Start moving back. General retreat.
Follow me.
Oh, they are fighting me. Let's not. There's no reason for me to actually want to lose characters to them. Probably hire another javelin thrower though. And station the scout. Now, let's see if I can actually raise that. So they have seized control of a horse's location. but I got the copper for building spearmen, so that's fine. Yeah, this should be okay.
Follow me.
Turn. Urgent affairs. Independent people hiring mercenaries and assimilating them. Yeah, forget that. More urgent affairs. More forced labor for more production. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stack as much production as I can on my main city right now, right? So now I suddenly have 76 production. While it lasts, you know, take full advantage so I can expand my production even further and maybe put together the stone rings. Wait, this group is actually peaceful. Did two tribes spawn on the same tile? Like there was a violent tribe and a peaceful tribe, both on the same tile. That's weird.
I'm on it.
Oh, anyways. Hey, another part. I just saw purple. But I just showed another part faction, which is also very, very far away. Stupidly so. And I was going to expand this city into which tile? I guess this area? Because the borders of this go into only this area, yeah. So no matter what, I have to expand here first.
Over this way.
So let's find another location to build a city in. 1412, that's good. But the central area here gives 27. That's even better. Let's probably build it over there. $40 for the outposts. Yeah.
Let's go.
Enter. Sacred ground. Come on, science. Yes, 5 more science. It's what I'm desperate for right now. For these things to give me science. But at the same time, it's like... Yeah. I miss the hairpins so much. Because they could... I would literally have tons of people giving me science right now. Jesus, I can't believe how much of a difference there is between factions. I'm honestly shocked. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is a different faction from that one. So there's a faction of peaceful people here and a faction of mercenaries that are violent there. Yeah, that's why it says young. These people do not have an outpost or a city. Anywho.
Let's go.
I would
A
like to
pleasure
get into a
to
war with
see
these guys, but I'm going to absolutely
Proposal is sloppy.
refuse.
My answer is no.
Oh, they declared war on me. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Interesting. So by refusing, they declared war on me. Look at that. So they're going to be losing 4 war support every turn. So it's a good thing I started building military. Then. Uh-oh. I retreat. Another violent people. Yep.
Do something clever today. Sign this
Sure.
treaty.
This is like getting
Trade.
teeth pulled, but we agree.
Over this way.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping to have this army